Welcome back to my YouTube channel, my amazing viewers. I know that you are all here to see the latest pizzazz, so without a further ado, let's get cracking. Today I will be giving an overview of Disney's movie Ruby Gillman, a Teenage Kraken. The storyline begins in the coastal town of Oceanside, where 15-year-old Ruby Gillman lives with her Kraken family, who are all trying their best to blend in with the humans. However, her parent advises their children to mention that they're Canadian, in case anyone tries to figure out where they're from. Ruby just wants to be a normal teenager and wants to attend an upcoming prom. However, her mother, Agatha, sternly forbids her from attending prom. That's to be held on a ship in the ocean. Initially reluctant, Ruby is convinced by her friends, Margaret, Trevor, and Bliss, to ask her crush, Connor, to be her date. Ruby is about to ask Connor out in the beachside, but destiny takes an unprecedented turn when Connor falls into the water. Ruby, despite being hesitant, leaps in and saves him. However, but as she hits the waves, something in her changes. In the chaos, a new girl, Chelsea Van Der Zee, emerges, claiming to have saved Connor. Suspicion arises when Chelsea notices strange luminescent suction cups on Ruby's fingers. In a terrifying twist, Ruby inadvertently transforms into a giant colossal kraken when she touches seawater. She tries to rid of herself, but then wreaks havoc in the library. Her mom, Agatha, rushes to save her. However, Chelsea catches Ruby and watches in awe as Ruby escapes to the nearby lighthouse. She is then later pursued by her mother, alongside Uncle Brill, which she meets on the way. As frustration arises, Agatha is determined to reach her daughter. She manages to reach Ruby and calms her and explains to her that she too has the ability to become a giant kraken. Ruby is shameful that she did not listen to her mother before, but then is also shocked, angered, and frustrated that her mother kept this secret from her. Determined to find answers and wanting to know more about herself and her family of Krakens, Ruby then decides to run away into the ocean to figure out what is happening. She also uses her Uncle Brill's help to meet her grandmother. Her grandmother is a warrior queen of the seven seas. Ruby's grandmama tells her everything she knows about their family and how her daughter, Agatha, hid the trident from the evil mermaids. Agatha then decided to leave the ocean for good, never wanting to return back. However, this put Ruby in a different mindset, as she is supposed to be the heir of the ocean. She also wants to discover more about her royal lineage and the truth about mermaids, who are the not-so-friendly creatures that they seem to be, but instead, she figures out they are their malicious enemies from her grandmama. As Ruby hits the deep waters, she discovers herself and what she really is. She understands that now she has a purpose. As she swims around figuring about herself, who she is, what it means to be a kraken, she discovers that there's a whole lot more that she needs to explore and figure out within herself and what she can offer to others. Ruby's grandmama wants her in the throne to take care of her kraken people, to do as she did. However, Ruby politely declines the throne, but appreciates finally meeting with her grandmother. On her way home, however, Ruby is attacked by the sailor Gordon Lighthouse, but is saved by Chelsea. Chelsea then reveals herself to be a mermaid. She mentions this to Ruby to get on her good side. However, Ruby at this point is unaware of Chelsea's real plot against her and her Kraken people. The next day, Ruby's life takes a surreal turn as footage of her Kraken form goes viral amongst her friends and throughout the city. Disappointed and saddened, Ruby teams up with Chelsea, who seeks the powerful trident of Oceanus to reunite Krakens and the mermaids. Ruby then further trains with her grandmother for the task. She learns some skills such as laser eyes and fighting techniques for the upcoming battle that she will have to face. As Ruby confides in Chelsea, she's amazed and awed by her charm. Claiming her as her seaside bestie, both of them hang out at the ocean's bottom. She mentions that she could get used to this life, and then also doesn't understand why they can't all just get along. As the scene progresses, Ruby tries to confide in her mother about Chelsea, but then faces Agatha's disapproval. In frustration, Ruby sets out to retrieve the trident for Chelsea, unaware that Chelsea in reality is the evil queen Nerissa. Ruby succeeds to get a hold of the trident, but soon realizes Nerissa's true intentions, which is revenge on the Kraken kingdom. With all the Krakens in danger, Agatha, Grandmama, and Ruby face off against Nerissa, with Brill finding a wounded Ruby at the bottom of the ocean during the battle. Brill further encourages Ruby to confront Nerissa, while Nerissa reveals her secret to her friends and Connor. In the climatic battle, Ruby disarms Nerissa, and with her friends' help and encouragement, she destroys the trident for good. In the ending scenes, Nerissa is finally defeated, and Ruby reconciles with her mother and her friends. She even asks Connor to prom. Meanwhile, Agatha and Grandmama mend their relationship, and life in the ocean side returns to normal, with Ruby becoming the protector of the town. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. See you next time.